So, the Seventh Doctor was portrayed by actor Sylvester McCoy, and his time as the Doctor ran from 1987 until the show's eventual cancellation in 1989. He did also return for one brief time after that, but I'm getting ahead of that. Now, apparently, according to what I've heard, the show was. They did briefly consider kind of continuing on the show. It was meant to go into the 1990s, and supposedly would have gone on for another season. We would have seen Ace depart as companion, and would have seen the Doctor regenerate into a new form played by Richard Griffiths, whom some of you may remember played Uncle Vernon in the Harry Potter films. Which, yeah, that would have been kind of interesting to see, but sadly, with declining ratings and the like, Doctor Who was eventually cancelled with the Seventh Doctor. But anyway, to give you a brief breakdown of Sylvester McCoy's time, his first story, or first episode, broadcast on the 7th of September 1987, and his last one as the Doctor broadcast on the 6th of December 1989. Plus, he did return briefly for the TV movie on the 12th of May 1996. And not counting the movie, because I feel that's mostly the 8th Doctor's era, the 7th Doctor's era encounters 12 separate serials across 42 episodes and 3 seasons. And it's also nicely broken up, with each season having 4 stories each. Season 24 being Time on the Rani, The Paradise Towers, Delta and the Bannermen, and Dragonfire. Season 25 being Remembrance of the Daleks, Happiness Patrol, Silver Nemesis, and The Greatest Show in the Galaxy. And Season 26 being Battlefield, Ghostlight, The Curse of Fenric, and Survival. Which I feel is a nice way to break things up. Each serial each season having 4 serials, that makes it rather nice. Nice to break up. And I'll admit, at the moment, I'm halfway through his era, having 6 stories in all of Sylvester McCoy's era, being 2 from season 24, 3 from season 25, and 1 from season 26. Now, he also had 2 companions. One whom he carried over from Colin Baker's era of the show, that being Mel Bush, played by Bonnie Langford, and the other being a new companion named Dorothy McShane, or she's better known, Ace. Ace, I'll admit, is probably one of my favourite classic companions, mainly because she was so out there. I mean, yeah, you could look at most of the companions, especially during the 60s era, and think, yeah, their main job is to mainly be in trouble and get into trouble and have the Doctor rescue them. But things started to change with the third and fourth Doctor, with companions like Sarah Jane Smith, who knew how to get into trouble, but also knew how to sort their way out of it. And Eight, I think, is just turned up to the max with that. I mean, she solved problems with explosives and baseball bats. She was famous for basically hitting a Dalek with a baseball bat. That's still pretty cool. Now, Bonnie Langford ultimately left the show in 1987, and the character of Mel Bush was retired, with the ultimate explanation for her being that she was leaving with a friend of the Doctor's named Sabalon Glitz. And if you want a bit more information on her overall exits, you can check out my review of Dragonfire, which, just look in my videos, you'll find it there. But Ace, we never actually found out how Ace left the Doctor, because she came in Dragonfire, was there for the remainder of season 25 until the show's cancellation after season 26, but we were never actually given a reason as to why she left, because she doesn't appear in the movie. I mean, they have provided us with explanations. I mean, apparently had things gone on, after season 27, Ace would have supposedly gone to Gallifrey to join the Prydonian Academy. Would she become a Time Lord? Yeah. And another explanation given was that before Elizabeth Sladen's sudden and sad death in 2011, Series 6 of the Sarah Jane Adventures were going to reintroduce Ace and explain as to why exactly she left the Doctor. I mean, those are the explanations we've been given as to what exactly happened to Ace, but as I said, Ace was around for the final 2 seasons and the end of season 24. Bonnie Langford's Mel Bush was there for the first season, i.e. season 24 itself, and this was the point where, sadly, Doctor Who left the airwaves for a while. It would be 7 years before Doctor Who would return to our screens in 1996. But that's my quick rundown of the 7th Doctor, played by Sylvester McCoy. Next one up will be the 8th Doctor, and when I've done that, I'll let you know. And until then, see ya.